What's going on, everybody? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a soulmate prediction reading for the rest of the year 2022. So in this all signs reading, we're going to go through all the different signs, and I'm going to pull the energy for each sign regarding the energy between you and a soulmate for the rest of 2022. So my intention is I'm going to pull the energy of the most relevant, prominent energy between you and a soulmate. The reason I say that, everyone, is because, as many of you know, we all have multiple soulmates in this lifetime. And many of you, depending on how far along your journey you are, or just where you find yourself, you could be already dealing with multiple soulmates in your life. Okay, one of them could be your ex. You could be dealing with one in the present moment. For others of you, though, it gets complicated because you've never even spoken to this person yet. You know them on the internet, or some of you don't even know who this person is. What I'm doing in this reading is I'm channeling the most important soulmate message for you, depending on your sign. So what's going to come through is something that may surprise some of you. So for example, some of you may already be in a relationship with a soulmate, but if someone else is new coming in, or whatever the energy is with you and a soulmate, that's what we're going to get into today. So it's up to you, everyone, to use your discernment and to use your intuition as to what it is I am talking about, because as many of you know, we all have multiple soulmates in this lifetime. Okay, with that being said as well, everyone, I have opened up personal readings. I know so many of you have been messaging me, hey, do you do personal readings? I don't do them often, but right now they're open. So if you click the link in the description box right underneath this video, it's a first come, first served basis. You can book a personal reading with me. I'm only going to take on about 30 readings, and once that number gets reached, I'm going to close them down. The reason for that is I take pride in the accuracy and the depth of which I go to in these personal readings. My consciousness is literally going into your situation, which is very draining, but that's why you pay me, okay? So I can't just do this constantly over and over and over again. So that's why at a certain point I have to shut it down. So first come, first serve, go ahead and book your reading with me. Also, everyone, you need to be very careful of scammers, both on Instagram and in the YouTube comments below. If you notice, I very rarely ever comment anything on the comments. Although I read your comments, I very rarely comment myself. There's a lot of fake accounts, so don't click anything, a WhatsApp, people are like, I will give you energy cleansing. It's like, fuck you. That's not me. That's a scammer trying to take your money. As well as on Instagram, I only have one Instagram account, and it's linked in the description box. Okay, just don't get scammed, everyone. I hate to see that. Okay, but the way to book a personal reading with me will be directly underneath this reading. I'll also pin it in the comment section of this reading. Okay, in the comment section below. I don't know. Sometimes I just get triggered with these scammer people. It is what it is, everyone, right? So I'm very excited to get into this soulmate reading for you as well. Everyone that tunes into these readings, I really want to give a big shout out to you, because I believe, as much as we're going into soul connections with you in a lover, a romantic setting, I believe that many of you have a soul connection with me. I've been feeling so much love, and I read your comments, and it seems a lot of you are very connected to my soul, and I really feel that I am also connected to you, okay, in a very profound way. And I just want to say thank you, not even to you, but just to the universe for us to come together. I am very interested in doing like meet and greets. I do want to meet you. That's an intention I have. I'm not just going to be someone here who you never get a chance to interact with. Like on this channel, I am a very introverted person, but at the same time, I'm very interested in connecting with people in person. So I'm either going to do retreats, or I'm going to do some sort of meet and greet thing to where I can connect with you guys in person, okay? because I'm very excited to do that and meet a lot of you guys. It's been a long journey for me to get to the place where I am, starting at 15 years old, diving into spirituality, working on it for 10 years. I'm now 25 years old and just starting to receive the fruits of the labor in terms of really helping people and connecting. So I don't know why I'm really saying that. All I want to say is that I appreciate every single one of you. You've changed my life, and I hope that I can continue to change yours through these readings. So with that being said, I think I've said enough here. But yeah, we have a long journey ahead of us between like the audience and me. I'm not one of these people who is superficial and just wants to sit back and like, you know, you see some YouTubers who are like, don't touch me, get away from me. I'm not like that. I am like, I want to get into your world. And some of, you know, that might be a problem for some people, but not for me. Like if you connect with me, I'm super interested. The weirder, the better. Or if you're normal, whatever the fuck, I don't know. All right. So I'm going to start this reading off with the fire signs. So this is going to be a little bit of rapid fire. I'm going to get into the connection between you and the soul connection. Remember, it's up to you to use your discernment and intuition as to which soul connection I'm talking about, if you have multiple or if you're aware of them. Okay, so let's do this for Aries. All right, we're going to start this reading off for Aries, and let's get into the past, present, future energy between you and your soulmate regarding the rest of 2022. All right. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and lay out these cards and see what we got going on. Wow. Okay, so Aries, you have, the first thing I'm getting is many of you have never physically been with this person yet, like in real life. There's a new soul connection coming in for you. What I'm being called to tell you, Aries, right now, no matter if you already have soul connections in your life, there's a new one coming in, and this might be the one. It is a pre-birth agreement. I'm getting like could be a past life relationship. So let's get into this, Aries. In the recent past, the past energy between you and this soulmate is that one of you was locked into a relationship. I'm getting that this could be you, Aries. There was a toxic relationship that you were in, could be with another form of soulmate, that basically locked you into future pacing. You have the Devil, the Emperor, the Two of Wands here. There's something about the past energy. You didn't even know who this person was because you were dealing with another relationship. In the present moment, there is a little bit of an emotional choice. I'm getting that there could be third parties involved right now between you and this new soulmate. Some of you know who this person is. Others of you do not, but you will before the end of the year. They're coming in hot. You have the Sun, the Knight of Wands, and you also have the Seven of Cups here in the present moment. So this is the energy between you in the present moment. Some of you could be meeting this person as you travel. There could be some sort of meeting here. There also is going to be a union of your own inner children. You see the child here in the Sun. I'm getting, though, despite there being clarity, there's also going to be clarity. In the present moment, a lot of you, I'm getting, you know who this person is. There's clarity about what this is about. The Sun is like you're not going to question it. When this person comes into your life, for many of you it already has, for some of you it's about to, you're just going to be like, oh, fuck, like this is, yeah. But the problem is that I see one of you or two of you being still connected to past energies. All right, so here's the thing, Aries, right? In the future timeline between you and this soulmate, this new soulmate, I'm getting new, popping into my head. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. This is the future. So there's going to be a physical beginning between you and a destined, it's soulmate relationship. The Wheel of Fortune, though, is like hitting the jackpot. It's going to be very lucrative for you. I'm getting that there could be money. This new soulmate relationship could increase your finances before the end of the year. You also have this 10 of Cups here. There could be children involved with you and this person eventually. I don't want to get too ahead of myself right now, but Aries, what I would recommend you do is clearing space, or like wondering. There's just such a big, profound soul connection coming in for you, Aries, and it's going to rock your world. And it's a new what I can tell you is that it's new. Some of you may know who this person is, but you've never physically been with them. All right, let's get some advice for Aries when it comes to this new soulmate coming in, because I just keep getting the word new. All right, but you're still attached to something else here, Aries. What's the advice? What? Wow, this is someone who can have long-term fulfillment for you. The 10 of Cups popping out. This could literally be the one for you, Aries. It really could be. Yeah, there's also something about balance, even give and exchange. There's something here. The advice here, Aries, is that there's not going to be a big gap in any area between you and this person. This is it's very important that you are listening, Aries, to this, where what's happening right now is it's such an even thing. So I'm getting like emotionally, like you both kind of have your stuff together. You're gonna know it's this new soulmate because it's an even thing physically. Does that make sense? I feel like I've said what I had to say for Aries. Right now, though, Aries, it's very important that you really be honest with yourself about who your old energies that you're holding on to. Because in order to have this new beginning here, there may just need to be an energy that's freed up here. It's a portal, right? The Wheel of Fortune and it's a new soulmate, Aries. That's what I'm saying to you. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into another sign. Let's go ahead and do Sagittarius here. So, okay, that's how I clear the energy. Let's do Sagittarius. I'm going to do the same thing, pull the energy, past, present, future with you and a soul connection. What's going on for Sagittarius? One more. All right, let's lay out these cards and see what's going on. All right, Sagittarius, there's something here about being tied to a certain soulmate that once made you happy that is no longer making you happy, and it's making you feel like it makes you happy, but it's not the complete package. What I'm getting from this Sagittarius right now is there's a soulmate that you already have in your life. I'm getting that many of you know who this person is, but there's a feeling of being completely trapped with this person, and you don't really know if it's going to fulfill you in the long term, okay? Here's the thing. In the recent past energy, you have the Knight of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and also the Eight of Swords. I'm getting that there was promises that were made to improvement. Someone was promising slow, gradual improvement between you and an existing soulmate, but intuitively, I'm getting that most of you watching this Sagittarius, you knew that this was just basically something that was something was off, even though it made sense. There's something about it made sense in the physical realm, though. In the present moment as well, there seems to be anxiety over committing to this soulmate that you have going on here. You have the Nine of Swords, you have the Hierophant, you also have the Sun in the present moment, Sagittarius, between you and this soulmate. There could be someone who's pressing to marry you or to lock you into some sort of commitment, but it's giving you a lot of anxiety. I think the reason it's giving you anxiety is because there's a new soulmate who's meant to come in for you, who's much more expansive in some sort of way. That's just what I'm getting. In the present moment, and even if there's no new soulmate and you think this is the one that you're dealing with right now, there seems to be a lot of anxiety about commitment and whether or not it's going to make you happy. A lot of you can't tell if it's going to make you happy or not, but it seems like a very safe bet. And then in the future with you and this soulmate before the end of the year, there's an emotional decision that needs to be made about whether you're going to commit, but I kind of see you maybe disconnecting and going in a new direction, Sagittarius. You have the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and also the Magician here in the future. Okay, this is before the end of the year. There's an emotional decision about, are you in love with this person or not? For a lot of you here, you're going to choose to move in a new direction. The Magician here in the future, I'm getting also that there may not be a hard break between you and this person. Like, I don't know, there could be something about an open relationship, or there could be something for some of you about, like, just keeping it open-ended. Even though you move in a new direction, you know that the door is not... I think this person's always going to be in your life, this soulmate that we're discussing about right now, but there seems to be something about the new. Like, both of you may have new connections that are needed to be explored here. You also have the Seven of Cups here, Sagittarius, so I see there being a lot of anxiety with you and a specific soulmate, and you really don't know what to do with it. But ultimately here... in the future, I see there being love. So for some of you, you're going to rekindle this connection, and that's good because you're believing in the potential of this connection. But where did that get you in the past? I'm not sure. Others of you are going to choose, and you're going to choose to move in a different direction. I'm not really getting anything like. Let's get some advice from your spirit guides to you, Sagittarius. What's the advice? What should you do here? Advice from your spirit guides as to what to do with this soulmate before the end of the year. The advice is the Four of Cups, the Sun, and the Tower. Yeah, I honestly feel like the advice, Sagittarius, is that with you and this soulmate here, there's something a little bit off. You can try to... But here's the thing. This person clearly makes you happy in some sort of way. The Sun card is here, but the Four of Cups to the Tower, Sagittarius, in the advice here, you may want to catch something while it's small rather than having a complete tower moment in the future. But to be honest here, I'm getting that you need to... It's like for your ultimate happiness, you may have to blow this up. You may have to blow this up here. There's something about it's not doing it for you. You know there's more out there. You see how that person is. So although there's benefits, I'm not saying it's a horrible relationship. I'm just saying that there's more out there for you. And you're going to have to decide what you're going to do with this connection before the end of the year, because there's something about being stuck. It's great, but it's like predictable. You can basically... Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on to Leo now. Let's clear the energy of Sagittarius. Okay. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and do this for Leo. This is going to be connection between you, soulmate, for the rest of 2022. What's going on with Leo? Alright, Leo, let's lay out these cards and see what's going on. Alright, Leo. Interesting energy that you have going on here. To be honest with you, you may be moving on from a soulmate, a person that this is one of those readings that I'm getting, is that you're already connected to this soulmate. Many of you know, you're going to know this is your reading if you're already physically involved with this person, or like you're talking to them on a daily basis. In the recent past, with you and this soulmate here, Leo, you have the Six of Cups, you have the Four of Pentacles, and you also have the Temperance card in the past. So I see a lot of stability in the past. I see a lot of good things that happened between you and this person in the past. As we get to the present moment energy, you have the Four of Swords, you have the Sun. The Sun keeps coming out. And you also have the Devil card here. It literally came out in the present moment for every fire sign. But this is the present moment energy between you and this soulmate here. There's something that you clearly know is toxic about this person, or, yeah, the Devil card here to the Sun. This person could be someone who, I'm getting them being in your life enables shitty behavior of you, where there's something about there's something about this soulmate connection that you have right now, Leo, with this person that you can clearly see is toxic. And I do have to feel that it's somehow to do sexual. For a lot of you, this person simply does not satisfy you sexually, or by the end of the year, and this is a soulmate, so obviously that's very, it's kind of, you know, it seems like very surface level to say this person doesn't satisfy you sexually. But if we're being honest here, Leo, in the future timeline before the end of the year, the future with you and this person, you have the Ten of Swords, you have the Two of Pentacles, and you have the Queen of Wands here. There's someone here who just, you believe that you're way above them. I don't know if this is sexually, financially, emotionally, but there's something here that this is how this person starts to make you feel before the end of the year. You don't know what to do with them. There also could be financial dependency with you and this person, Leo. That's what I'm getting. Some of you here, you may be tied because in the past energy between you and this person, you had the Four of Pentacles here. There was some sort of potential financial stability that this person gave you that made you feel very secure in the physical world. It starts to become a little toxic in the present moment. And then, to be honest, before the end of the year with you and this soulmate, Leo, I see you choosing to move in a more exciting new direction, because there's something about this person that is they're not on your level anymore. So before the end of the year, what I see happening here with you and this soulmate, although they're a soulmate, they're here to teach you things about yourself. To be honest, like there's something with the soulmate you're dealing with before the end of the year, Leo, they're just not on your level. You almost start to view them as like, oh, like, but they're a soulmate, so there's something to do with teaching you. I don't know. Let's go ahead and see why. Let's go get some advice. That's what I'm trying to say. What's the advice from Spirit to you as to what to do about this situation before the end of the year? I'm just getting, you could do so much better than this, Leo, and you know it. So why settle? There's something about settling for someone who, yeah, they could be hot, they could do it for you, but overall you're just like, it's like you're walking down the street and you look at someone else and you're like, now I don't know why this reading is so physically oriented either, because there's something about physical. It's either that you're financially dependent on this person, or they make you feel safe in the physical world, like they're a safe bet, but there's a new soulmate that's meant to come in for you, but you first have to clear space. A lot of you don't even know. A lot of you in the future, there's a past soulmate coming back, or you don't even know who this person is, but it ain't the one that you're dealing with right now, okay? It ain't the one. There's something that starts to be toxic, clearly toxic in the present moment, and in the future, you're almost just like, yo, like, what are we doing here, right? So, let's see, what's the advice for Leo? What's the advice for Leo when it comes to this soulmate? How to deal with it? One more for Leo. What's the advice for Leo? How to deal with this soulmate? Yeah, Leo, there's something about you could do better with this person. There's something about this soulmate. This soulmate came into your life to help you raise your own standards. This is going to sound super shallow. Some of you are going to be pissed off at me about this, Leo. But there's something about the soulmate that you're dealing with presently in the present moment came to teach you that you deserve better. I don't know if it's more money or better. The advice is the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. Move in a new direction here, Leo. Also, you may just have to go no contact. This is like ruthless. I'm telling you, there's a ruthless energy coming through in this reading. If you gotta be a bitch, be a bitch. Say, fuck you, bitch, you're not on my level. Something. The Two of Swords here is the advice. This person's not gonna let you go unless you let them go. Alright, what's going on, Aquarius? We are going to get into this soulmate connection between you and a soulmate before the end of the year. What's going on with this connection? Let's go ahead and see. I'm going to pull the energy and we'll see what's going on here. Past, present, future with you and this soulmate. Aquarius, give me a sec. Aquarius. Alright, Aquarius, let's lay out these cards and see what's going on here. Okay. Alright, Aquarius, this seems more about potentially disconnecting from a soulmate that you're dealing with. A lot of you already know who this person is. A lot of you, this person has been in your physical life for a long time. If not physical, you've been thinking about this person. This person has been in your consciousness, this soulmate that we're talking about for quite a long time. And what's going on right now before the end of the year here is there's a very hard realization that you're having about you and this soulmate. There's something, let's start off with the past energy. The past energy between you and the soulmate. Some of you could have been married to this person. It was going very well. You have the Hierophant, you have the Four of Swords, and you also have the Four of Wands here. This is the past energy between you and this soulmate. This is clearly someone that you felt at home with in the past. There's something about this person feeling like your soul family, like you spoke the same language. Also, there is some sort of security in the past, whether it was physical or not. There was an idea of security in the past with this person. Comfort. Now in the present moment here, you have the Judgment, King of Swords, and also the Justice card, the double J here, Aquarius. This is the present moment energy between you and this soulmate right now as we speak. The Justice, Judgment, and the King of Swords. There's something here about you really having, or something about, there's a logical decision that this person is either emotionally unavailable for some of you, like they're not on the wavelength, but really there's some sort of thing that you need to set right between you and this person in the present moment. And the way to set this right may just be to disconnect. I'm just going to be honest with you what I'm getting. A lot of you, this person in the present moment, this could be you, this could be them. There's a lack of emotional openness. There's lack of love. Right now it feels very cold in the present moment. So what's happening right now is you saying, like, why am I holding on to something that, yes, it felt good in the past. What I'm getting from this reading, Aquarius, is that it felt so good in the past, whether it was physical in the past or you just talking to them, having the idea. But right now it starts to turn very cold. In the present moment, it's very cold between you and this soulmate. There's not a lot of good stuff happening. And then what I see happening in the future, before the end of the year, is you completely physically or mentally moving on, because it's destined for you to move on from this person. This person may come back around for some of you eventually. I'm talking eventually down the line. But in the future, as the future reads for you and this person, Aquarius, before the end of the year, you have the Five of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and also the Six of Swords here. There's a lot of pain that may be experienced in your heart before the end of the year as to realizing it's part of your destiny and a big opportunity for you to make a hard break here. Six of Swords, moving from choppy waters to calmer waters here, Aquarius. The reason why a lot of you are overdue for a new soulmate or a new physical connection in your life. If you are, a lot of you Aquarius, if you're in this limbo state, it's because you're still, there's still an energetic cord big time with you and someone that needs to end. And before the end of the year, there's going to be a bitter pill that this is the right thing to do for my own soul to move on, and probably for this person as well. So what I see happening here, Aquarius, is there being an emotional split and a physical split between you and this soulmate before the end of the year. This is a hard break. This is a long time coming for many of you. Let's get some advice here from Spirit. What's the advice to Aquarius as to what to do with this person? There could be a battle. You're in an ego battle with this person. It's just not healthy. It's just not healthy right now. All right, it was, but I don't know why you keep holding on to it. Let's see why for Aquarius. What's the advice? The advice from Spirit to you regarding this person is the Seven of Cups, the Three of Wands, and also the Three of Swords. It's what I told you here. I'm sorry. Do you see this? Do you see this string? Yeah, get out of here. I mean, just look at this advice. Just look at that advice, Aquarius. Come on. Come on. What are we doing? Any plans of you trying to work it out, oh, like, let's just wait for the future, is going to lead to more heartbreak. Now, you can be with this soulmate again, but I'm talking a while away. There needs to be a new, like, Spirit is saying, like, Aquarius, you're holding on to an illusion for many of you. You're like, oh, I think this person is victory, but really they're a snake here. And so what I'm getting from Spirit to you, Aquarius, is it may be very heartbreaking for you to move in a new direction, but that's what Spirit's calling you to do. There's nothing, if you try to cling to this soul connection, you've already learned what you need to learn right now from this soul connection, and there's someone else new that is meant to come in for you, but they won't. You're just going to keep being in this perpetual cycle of pain and torment and torture if you stay with this person. There's someone new that's meant to come in for you. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move on to Libra, okay? Okay, what's going on, Libra? We're going to get into this soulmate reading for you and see what is going on in this connection. Past, present, future energies between you and a soulmate of yours. Sorry, hold on. I gotta get that card. Oh my god. One more. One more. Okay, Libra, let's go ahead and see what's going on here with you and this soulmate. Okay, a little bit questionable energy right here. So let's start off in the past. Okay, what happened in the past between you and the soulmate? In the past, you have the Five of Wands, the King of Wands, and also the Tower here. With the past, there could have been some sort of ending. There could have been some sort of, someone was shocked by an ending here between you and the soulmate in the past, Libra. This could have to do with other people and potential third parties or jealousy or feelings like there could have been something about someone needing to see other people. Like, this is the King of Wands. Some of you could be connecting with the fire sign. In the recent past, I see that there was an ending between you and this soulmate because something about other people being involved. It's going to be more severe third party than others of you, but they're clearly in the past between you and the soulmate, there was an ending. You went your separate ways, even if it was just not physical, but it was like communication. There was some sort of disagreement that caused you to split. between you and this person. Right now, in the present moment, the energy between you and this soulmate is, I really feel like you're digging deep as to what it could be between you and this person. Right now, in the present moment here, Libra, you have the King of Cups, the Judgment, and also the Strength card between. This is the energy between you and your soulmate. So there's a lot of digging deep. There's a lot of, you could be analyzing this person because of what happened in the past. Like, are they going to be faithful? Are they going to be loyal? Is whatever happened in the past going to be fixed if we try this again? Because there's something about, this is a very, very deep connection, Libra, that I'm dealing with right now. This is clearly a pre-birth agreement. This is something like very deep. You have the Strength card here, so you might be having to tame down your ego in order to have some sort of deep realization. There is a lot of love here. I feel like no matter who you are, there's a deep realization, even if you're in separation from this person physically or mentally communicating, there's definitely a judgment here that there's a lot of love here. As to what is going to happen in the future before the end of the year, it's kind of like, there could be some sort of good things happening between you, but the future energy, what I'm getting from this Libra is like before, especially because this is about before the end of 2022. You're still in like a development phase with this person. Some of you could be making steady progress. You have the Six of Cups, you have the Two of Pentacles, you also have the Temperance card here, Libra. So depending on who you are here, there could be something about an on and off thing with you and this person. Like, you don't really know what to do, but for others of you, I do see there being some good stuff here, right? The Six of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and also the Temperance card. There could be a lot of good energy between you and the soulmate before the end of the year, but I see it being a lot of up and down. And it's very related to whatever happened here. Whatever happened in the past between you and the soulmate, there was a lot of damage that was done, it seems. Or there was a lot of realizations that now you're trying to assess it in the present moment. Are we a good match for each other or not? There's something about the practical side. You may be trying to work out the practical side, like you know there's a soul connection there, but you're trying to work out the practical side. There also could be questions about, do I want to have children with this person, or children could be involved here about the decision with the soulmate. Let's get some advice for you though, Libra, about, from your spirit guides, what's the advice regarding this soulmate? Three of Cups. There could be a lack of maturity on one party's behalf. Okay, so right now, Libra, with this soulmate connection here, the advice is to work on yourself, okay, and allow the other person to do this as well. You have the Eight of Pentacles, you also have the Six of Pentacles here, and you also have the Nine of Swords here in the advice from Spirit. What I'm getting right now is like, before the end of the year, I don't really see there being too much improvement or commitment between you and this person, and that could cause you a lot of anxiety here. There could be anxiety about both of you seeing each other move on. There could be anxiety, what I'm getting. The advice is to like go into this pain here, Libra, and just accept that right now there may be something about you two needing to do your own thing, even though it's very painful, and just like accepting, because there's something physical about that. There could be something about work here that is separating the two of you. The main thing with this advice, though, here, Libra, is, you know, you see the Libra scales on the Six of Pentacles here, right? So there's something clearly about, like, allowing someone to go through a certain process as you work on yourself. And if this, I feel like the stars will align for the two of you, but there needs to be some time passing. And if I'm being honest, I don't really know if you're going to be together by the end of the year. There could be an on and off thing with you and this person. There could be something about you both need to work on yourself, or there's pain because this person needs to work on themselves. There also could be something that you can see something about this person that they cannot see about themselves that's painful. So that's what I got for you there Libra with your soulmate reading before the end of the year. So with that being said, let's go ahead and move on to Gemini. Okay, so this is gonna be for Gemini. So Gemini, give me a sec. And let's go ahead and see what's going on here between you and a soulmate. What's going on here for Gemini with soul connection? One more. Okay. Interesting energy that you have going on here between you and the soulmate, Gemini. In the present moment between you and the soulmate, there seems to be a lot of stuckness and potentially like unrequited love, like someone feels rejected or you're not really on the same page with someone. Although this is one of those things that I see you sticking it out with this person. No matter how long it takes for you to get on the same page as the soulmate that you're dealing with right now, you are going to, I see taking the long haul to do what you have to do, almost like putting your differences aside. There's something about loyalty here that it almost like snaps, but then it doesn't snap. In the past energy between you and this person, there was a lot of good energy here. There was a lot of love and practical reasons for you being together. You have the Judgment card, the Queen of Cups, and also the Seven of Pentacles here in the past energy between you and this person. So there's something about a harmonious past energy. It could be more distant for some of you. In the present moment, though, I almost said in the present moment, there's the Strength card, you have the Four of Cups, and you also have the Eight of Swords here in the present moment between you and a soulmate that you're dealing with. So there's a lot of digging deep, I feel, to resolve the situation. I feel like there's a lot of temptation for you and this soulmate to go into your ego, but ultimately you choose the higher self. You see how the woman on this card represents your higher self, the lion represents your lower self, kind of the beast within. So the Strength card is all about merging those two energies to create harmony within the self. Also, I'm getting like taking the high road here. There's a lot of stuckness in the present moment. You don't know what to do. Basically, like there's a lot of cluelessness like between you and the soulmate that you're dealing with right now in the present moment, Gemini. There's like you want to make it work, but you just don't know how to. In the future, for a lot of you here, I see there being a decision to do what you have to do to make this work. For some of you, you may be taking a break from this soulmate in the future just to come back with them eventually. But for those of you who are in a commitment already with this person, I see you going to a counselor, doing whatever the hell you have to do to make this work in the future. You have the Justice card, the King of Swords, and also the Three of Pentacles here in the future with you and this person. So it might feel like it might feel like in the future, before the end of the year, like there's a lack of love, but there's like, we're doing what we have to do. So there is an element of like forcing this to work, but I actually feel like it's coming from a place of love because there's like a good energy of loyalty here, but it's kind of all over the place. Like you might feel like some days this is not worth it. Some days this is not worth it. Some days this is worth it with you and this soulmate. But I see you basically doing what you need to do, maybe hiring a professional here to help you restore justice to this relationship. There's something about like a decision. The King of Swords, someone in this connection, whether it's you or your person, is like, I am not gonna let this down. That's more so for the people who are already committed to this soulmate, Gemini. For those of you who are more single, though, there could be a decision to completely move in a new direction, or just to work on yourself, and then if the stars align in the future, you'll be back with this person. It really depends if you're single or you're not. But let's get some advice how to deal with the situation for you. What's the advice from your spirit guides, Gemini, regarding this soulmate? Advice for Gemini. Okay, the advice from Spirit to you is the Seven of Swords, the King of Wands, and also the Six of Wands here for you. I just feel like there needs to be an element of honesty here. I don't know why. Like the Seven of Swords here and the advice is here. There could be a lot. The reason why you're stuck right now is because there's something that's not being said between the two of you. There's some sort of like underlying sketchiness that needs to come to the light, that someone needs to call out here. You see the Queen, you see the King of Wands just kind of staring at that Seven of Swords. And then you also have the Six of Wands here. So this is definitely something that can work out for you. Spirit's saying is if you, like, you need to be very passionate about confronting issues. Like, this is not going to come if you try to just like, oh, like, I hope it works out. No, you need to like put all of your heart into this, Gemini. Like the King of Wands to the Seven of Swords. There also could be something about like someone having a desire. And I told you, like, the past reading that I did for you, there was something about like someone having feelings of being like unfaithful or like a third party. I honestly feel like there's a lack of a spark between you and this person that leads to someone in this soul connection feeling like I need to go get it somewhere else. The truth is, though, depending on the depth of this connection, you may just have to add some spice into the relationship. I literally told you that last time. The King of Swords here, or the King of Wands, there needs to be a fire that is brought into this relationship that makes someone think twice about leaving. And then that leads to victory here. This is just what I got for you, Gemini. I hope that it resonates with you and this soulmate. What's going on, Taurus? Welcome to this soulmate prediction reading for the rest of 2022. Let's go ahead and tap into this soulmate situation that you got going on here. So now the energy is clear. Let's go ahead. I'm going to pull the energy here for you, Taurus, and see what's going on with your soulmate situation. Okay, Taurus. So there's something about you and a soulmate that you're dealing with right now that you're not sure if the soulmate you're dealing with can be compatible with you as you move into some sort of future adventure. A lot of you are looking to go on some sort of physical adventure, or you're looking, I'm getting also to advance your career or explore different things in life, like a big expansion in your life. A lot of you are dealing with a person now, a soulmate right now, that you're starting to have deep questions about, like, is this person compatible with me long term? Although you have a lot of love for this soulmate, this person is meant to be in your life to teach you something. There's just something really off right now, and it's kind of been off, okay? There could be something about, you know, I don't know, Taurus. Like, let's go into the past between you and this person. The past energy between you and this person is the Devil, the the Ten of Swords and also the Nine of Pentacles here. So in the past, there could have been a breakup between you and this person, or there could have been a recognition that this person is quite toxic for you. And so you could have like emotionally detached from this person. I see there I'm also getting, I'm dealing with multiple soulmates. So some of you, there could have been a breakup between you and a soulmate in the past. Now in the present moment, you have and for some of you it's going to be the same person though. In the present moment, you have the Two of Swords, the Hermit, and also the Nine of Cups here. I don't know how to slice this, Taurus, but no matter who you are, there's some sort of thing about you and a soulmate, and there's something about you not being on the same page as a soulmate right now. Okay, the Nine of Cups here, very synonymous with this Nine of Pentacles energy of like two individuals, but they're not together. And so right now in the present moment, there's very shaky grounds between you and a soulmate here. Two of Swords, you're not getting the message. The other person, I just see there being a lot of confusion, and potentially someone can't see what will make you happy. Like there's a soulmate that you're dealing with right now that's simply not on your level in some sort of way. Okay, and then we go to the future here, Taurus, and you have the Five of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and also the Page of Wands here in the future before the end of the year. There's some sort of fun, that you're going to be doing that really throws off a soulmate that you're dealing with here. You have the Five of Swords here. Someone here, Taurus, I'm almost getting you're really good for them. I don't really know if they are really good for you long term. And I'm getting that there's going to be potentially a new soulmate coming in for you in 2023 for a lot of you if you decide to end this one. Because some of you, you're not even with this person physically, but there's just like an energetic thing going on with you and someone. But there's something about your own, and I told you about this in a reading, about your own career expansion, or there's some sort of like life purpose or some sort of big thing you want to do with your life that is somehow, even if it's not big, it's incompatible with this person. Like this person just wants to like, I don't know how to describe this. Let's just get some advice from Spirit for you. Like, what's the advice for Taurus as to how to deal with this person, the soulmate? For the end of the year, you're also having questions as to whether or not this person even is a soulmate, and that might want to, and I feel like they are, but you're having questions as to whether or not they really are, which is kind of a red flag. I feel like you're trying to care, or you do care, but it's like, all right. You have the Hermit again here in the advice. It's in the present moment as well. The advice for you dealing with this soulmate, Taurus, you have the Hermit, the Judgment, and also the Seven of Pentacles here. You really have to go within yourself and make a clear decision. Is this person worth my investment? Is this person worth investing my time, energy into? Because this is one of those readings, it's not really a clear-cut answer from Spirit. A lot of this is going to come down to your free will, Taurus. And I know that's frustrating to hear, but for some reason, the place you're at, this is what you need to hear. But to be honest, Taurus, like this person seems like they're a pretty safe bet, but ultimately, they're not going to, there's something missing. There's something missing about this person, and there's something unconscious about this person. This person, you may feel that you're much more advanced spiritually, philosophically, emotionally than this person. There's something about this person can't even see what the problem is between you and them. Taurus, I want to say that again. Like, there's something here. Do you want to put up with something that you're clearly on another level? And I feel like a lot of you are trying to convince yourself that this person's on your level, but if you go into your heart, you realize that they're not. And that sounds petty or whatever, but we're not, this ain't the 12th dimension right now, all right? So, yeah, that's what I got for you here, Taurus. I don't really know. There's not really... It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Because there's someone else that's... If you let this one go, there's another soulmate that will come in. But a lot of this has to do with your free will right now. I don't know. It's just one of those things. All right? So let's go ahead and move on to Capricorn right now, okay? So, all right. This is going to be for Capricorn, past, present, future energies regarding you and a soulmate. What's going on with you and this person? Before the end of the year, let's see Capricorn. Welcome in. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? That was weird. All right, Capricorn, what's going on here? Let's go ahead and see. Okay, Capricorn. Interesting energy. There's something about your work and this person. There's something about right now with you and a soulmate here. A lot of you actually are not physically with this soulmate. I want to make this very clear. A lot of you are in a developmental phase with a soulmate. Even if you have a pre-existing soulmate that you're physically connected to, the energy that I'm connecting to in this reading for you is there's a new soulmate coming in that you have questions about. Okay, let's just go into the recent past, though. I feel like this is another energy altogether. You have the World, the Hermit, and also the Ace of Swords here. There could be someone, Capricorn, that you disconnected from in the past because there was a knowledge that there was an end of a cycle. Right now in the present moment here, Capricorn, there's a new person coming in for you, a new soulmate. I'm getting this as a new soulmate for you. And you're trying to decide whether or not, like, how is this going to move forward with you and this new soulmate? You have the Knight of Cups, you have the Page of Swords, and you also have the King of Pentacles. There's something about a new soulmate coming in that's either very physically attractive, you either have the same work as them, or they're very well off financially. You see the King of Pentacles is here. There's something about a new soulmate coming in for you. You're going to know this soulmate. I think a lot of you already know who this person is in the present moment, even if you're not physically connected to them. You're going to know who this person is, Capricorn, because there's going to be a physical component to this. A lot of you are going to start working with this person. And so this is one of those things. It is a romantic thing, though. In the future timeline between you and this soulmate, before the end of the year, Capricorn, you have the 8 of Pentacles, you have the 3 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Swords. This is the future between you and this person before the end, as we move towards the end of the year. There's something about you can start off working with this person. This soulmate also may be, for some of you, a boss at work. And I'm very hesitant to say that because you don't want to just assume your boss is your soulmate, but for some of you, that's what I'm getting. There's something about you're going to be working with this person, or there could be a period of time where you both work on yourself before there's a physical connection in the physical realm. The 4 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles here. There's something about the present moment recently. It could have recently happened. It could be happening today. It could be happening tomorrow or in a few days. You figure out, oh my God, there's a new soulmate coming into my life. It has to do with work. You're going to either find this person physically attractive or there's something to do with your work. In the future, before the end of the year, there's either something you start working with this person in the physical realm, career, like you merge careers, they help you with your career, you help them with their career. Alternatively, there's a period where you both work on yourself and you wait for the right time to physically go together. You wait for the right time. So there's a new soulmate. I want you to be very excited about this because I feel this new soulmate is going to take you to the next level in the physical realm somehow. But let's go ahead and see some advice for you, Capricorn, regarding this soulmate. This is a new soulmate entering into your life. I feel like you're meant to actually do work together. I keep saying it, but I'm just getting what I'm getting. Let's see, Capricorn, what's the advice from Spirit to you regarding this soul connection? Yeah, wait. There's something about both of you needing to work on yourself, even though you know you both exist. There's something about this could be not. Some of you work with this person, so it is physically in your life, but a lot of you it's not. Hold on. Oh. All right. Hold on. Two more, Capricorn, I promise here, all right? What's the advice dealing with this soulmate, Capricorn? Oh my God, this is like the most annoying shuffle I've ever done. But 3 cards came out. Okay, yeah, I mean, so in the future between you and this person, you have the 8 of Pentacles. You now have it in the advice as well. There's something about waiting for the appropriate timing. There may be third parties that need to dissolve between you and this soulmate. I feel like you're either involved with someone else or this person is involved with someone else. This is the advice from Spirit to you. The 7 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Wands here. There could be some sort of competition as to you need to step your game up to be with this person in the physical realm. You may need to start working out. You may need to start working on your fitness, taking your health more seriously, because there's something about competition with this person. This person is going to be basically someone who has a lot of options, or it's either you have a lot of options. But I feel the advice here, Capricorn, is to work on yourself and to have gratitude for what you already have. But there's something here about a physical improvement. The advice is this person is a good investment, because although there's love, it's a soul connection. They're going to help you. You're either so physically attracted to them, or it's more so that you're going to work together. There could be a soul mission that you have with this new soulmate coming in. But right now, there's something about you both could be involved with other people. You could be watching this person from a distance, or you could be working with this person in a work environment, but right now things are going under the radar, not outspokenly said. So with that being said, have patience with this person. That shouldn't be a problem for you, Capricorn. Patience is one of your virtues. But that's what I got. All right, so we're just going to leave it at that. The sirens are now going off here, so yeah, let's keep this going. Let's go ahead and now move on to Virgo. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and get into this soulmate connection. Before the end of the year, what's going on with you and a soulmate of yours? Let's go ahead. I'm going to clear the energy from Capricorn now. And let's go ahead and see what's going on here for you, Virgo. Tell me about Virgo and this soulmate. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and see what's going on here. All right, Virgo. Interesting stuff that you have going on here with a soulmate of yours here. I'm going to be honest here. There really could be an ending between you and a soulmate, and I think it's setting you up for a new soulmate in your life. There's something about someone who's been in your life for a long time. This is going to be physically for a lot of you, but it could be energetically, emotionally, some sort of cord that you've had with someone for a long time. There's been a slow, gradual ending. I think a lot of you are actually no longer in love with this soulmate, but because they're a soulmate, there's something about you still being connected to someone. You're still, even you're not like head over heels in love with the soulmate. There's some soulmate in your life right now. Before the end of the year, there may have to be a really tough break, because you're meant to both move in new directions here, Virgo. So in the past with you and this soulmate, you have the Moon, you have the Three of Wands, and you also have the Strength card. I feel like there was future plans that were very unknown. It was like, I don't know if we could really make this work. There's a lot of like plans that were shady. There's a lack of clear intention. I feel like someone didn't know what they really wanted in this connection. In the present moment, you have the Tower, you have the Six of Cups, you also have the Queen of Pentacles here in the present moment between you and this soulmate here, Virgo. So I honestly feel like there's some sort of thing about this is a past life relationship. This is someone, whatever this soulmate connection you're dealing with is very deep. There's a physical component to it as well. Like you get along physically with this person. There's something very sweet and innocent about this, but it's coming to an end right now, Virgo. You have the Tower here, and it's sudden. It could be very painful in the present moment, and then the future timeline, like this is before, so this is not right now, but it's before the end of the year, the future with you and this person. You have the Two of Swords, you have the Seven of Pentacles, and also the Queen of Swords here. There could be holding on. Someone refuses to let go of this connection, but ultimately, like there's a clear, like, I don't know, I just keep getting, Virgo, there's something about you're holding on to this soul connection, even though there's like a lack of romance. It's like this person is in your life for other they meet other needs of yours or something like that, Virgo. Ultimately, there is a new soulmate coming into your life, but first you need to blow something up. I don't know why you're so entangled with a soulmate. This soulmate that you're dealing with right now, you're so entangled. It's not even as much romantic. It could be like one person is more in love with the other person, and that's why this needs to come to an end, because it's simply not fair to someone else. But ultimately, Virgo, there seems to be a clear ending between you and a soulmate that then makes room for another one. Okay, this is not going to be your reading for all of you, but if it is, then it is. Let's get some advice for you, Virgo. What's the advice from Spirit but for you to deal with this soulmate? What's going on here? Something has run its course. It's stale. It's old. Yeah, you have the Queen of Wands. There's passion, but it's like, it's not really. Hold on. There's something about that you care what this person thinks about you, so you're not moving in a new direction. One more. What's the advice for Virgo and this soulmate? Yeah, you're meant for new love. There's a lack of you could be really connected to this person out of like an obsession, or something's off here. The advice here, Virgo, is the Queen of Wands, the Devil, and also the Ace of Cups. This is the advice with you and this person. I really feel like there's just more out there for you. Spirit wants you to move in a new direction of love here. For some of you, you could make it work, but ultimately here, the Devil represents some sort of toxic energy. I really feel like you're holding on to something with this soulmate that they've already taught you a very important lesson, and ultimately this is not the one that's going to satisfy you romantically. I keep getting this the whole reading, Virgo. You're holding on to this person because somehow they may make you feel like comfortable. They may make you feel at one with your inner child. Like some sort of nurturing is going on between you and this soulmate that you're holding on to in the present moment. But it's holding you back from what you really need to experience. The Ace of Cups and the Queen of Wands and also the Devil. There's something about like you're holding your romantic and sexual life back by staying with some sort of soulmate in the present moment. You're due for an upgrade, and it's not to say like, because it's not to say you're going to be like upgraded in any sort of like mean way or whatever. Like no one's like less or greater than anyone else, but you're just holding on to something for the wrong reasons, and there seems to be a blow up happening right now. Foundation is blowing up. So that's what I got for you here, Virgo. What's going on, Pisces? Welcome to this soulmate predictions reading for the rest of 2022. Let's go ahead and jump into the energy between you and a soulmate of yours for the rest of the year. Give me a second. That was awful. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, that was just me clearing the energy from the past reading. So I'm going to pull the energy and we'll see what's going on here between you and a soulmate of yours for the rest of the year, Pisces. Let's go ahead and see what we got here, Pisces, for you. Oh shit. Damn. Yeah, so you got a pretty intense situation going on here with a soulmate. I feel like a lot of you are dealing with a soulmate. A lot of you are gonna be already physically dating with this soulmate. You're gonna be physically with this person. Some of you, it may be kind of a long distance thing, or like someone's slowly but surely coming into your life, but you already know who they are. They may know who you are. I'm getting like internet. So that sounds so stupid, but it's not. Most of you, this is going to be physical though. And right now, it's going pretty good. There's just a question of how much you're going to commit to this person going forward, Pisces. So let's go into the past energy between you and this soulmate. You have the Judgment card, you have the Emperor, and you also have the King of Pentacles. This is the past energy between you and this person. There's clearly a strong physical connection. There could have been something about this person that, for you Pisces, that there could have been some sort of strong frame that you were very physically attracted to this person in the past. There could have been really good things going on between you and this person in the past. You also have the Judgment card. This could have been a love at first sight. I don't know how far, like, this could be extending way deep into the past for some of you. There could have been a love at first sight, or it just practically made sense, and there was a good energy between you and this soulmate in the past. In the present moment, it's also good, but there's questions of how much you're going to commit to this person and how long they're meant to be in your life, as to whether or not they're a forever soulmate or a potential soulmate that's just meant to be in here for a season, but not forever. You have in the present moment the Hermit, the Queen of Pentacles, and also the Four of Wands here, Pisces. So no matter who you are, I see you going really deep, having a lot of deep things as to how much you're gonna commit to this person. Right now, between you and this soulmate, overall, I see it going very well. I see you being very happy with this soulmate. I feel like this is something that you deserve. This is something that you worked very hard for. This is something that you manifested. So enjoy. Right now, between you and a soulmate, you could be making in your head there's more problems that really exist. What Spirit is telling me to tell you right now, Pisces, is enjoy this, right? Don't, there's like a quote coming into my head, like, don't have negative thoughts before you need to. And like, in the future, between you and this person, there could be a proposal to make it to the, like, someone could ask you to marry them, or they're gonna someone like they're I'm sorry, I'm trying to translate this frequency. In the future, before the end of 2022, you have the Knight of Cups, the Empress, and also the Seven of Wands here, Pisces. I really feel like you're either struggling within yourself. Am I gonna propose to this person? Are we gonna take it to the next level? There's someone here who's a little bit defensive about taking it to the next level, though, Pisces. Although it's not gonna cause a breakup or anything. You have the Queen. You have the Empress here. Interestingly enough, you have the Emperor in the past. So it's like things are coming full circle between you and this person. There could have been someone who was more into the other person, and now it comes full circle. But there's some sort of offer of love here in the future, before the end of the year, that although it's received well, someone becomes a little bit defensive. Someone is going within this soulmate connection. Both of you are deeply in love, or there's a clear, like, yo, we're soulmates, whether it's physically or energetically, there's a clear, like, we're soulmates. It's amazing, thank you, God, that this is happening. But at the same time, there may, before the end of the year, so if someone, like, gets defensive about taking it to the next level, this could be you moving in together, this could be you saying, oh, we want to start a family, this could be someone asking you to get married, or like some sort of like, hey, can we be in a relationship now? Like, if you're just in a situationship with this soulmate, there could be a thing like, let's be boyfriend and girlfriend or whatever. And someone might not be ready to do that yet, but it's not going to kill anything. Like, this is something that I think is going to be in your life for a long time. You have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, Pisces. So let's go ahead and get some advice from Spirit to you. All right, what is Spirit advising you to do with this soulmate? Let's go ahead and see, Pisces. What do you need to know? Some advice that needs to come through. Advice for Pisces regarding this soulmate, please. Okay. Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands here. Yeah, so you're just going to have to, like, there is some sort of warmth with you and this person. Man, like, you see the yellow sky in the background here, Pisces. The advice is the Four of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands here. I would just say, as long as you just don't mess this up. I'm just being called to say that. This is going to be a slow work in progress, but enjoy each phase of it of the soulmate relationship as it comes. Like, take each moment for what it's worth and milk the positiveness out of it. So in other words, like, some of you, there's one person who may be wanting to take this to the next level, but the advice is to take your time. Page of Pentacles and the Three of Wands here. Take your time. This person's not going anywhere. They're not going, this soul connection at least is not going anywhere. You also have the Four of Wands in the present moment. Now you have it in the advice. This is, you're exactly where you need to be with this person. Any sudden jolts, maybe coming from a place of trauma, or what I'm getting from this, Pisces, is the advice is to take it slow. Enjoy each phase of the relationship, of the soulmate relationship, for what it is. In other words, like, the grass is always greener on the other side. So, like, let's say you take it to the next level, you move in, you get married with this soulmate. You might be like, oh, I kind of miss when it was just in the developmental phase. So whatever phase you're in, Spirit's saying, enjoy it. Everything is a blessing. You only experience each moment once. So take it for what it is, Pisces. I see this being a very solid connection. You're on the upswing with this you and this soulmate. So even if there's problems or whatever, trust me, this is something that's going to be making you very happy for some time to come, okay? Even if there's problems, it's like, don't even worry about it. So congratulations on that, Pisces. I really feel like that was the best reading of, I mean, besides maybe Aries or a few others, that was the best so far. That was the best reading. That was the best reading so far of the soul connection. So, yeah, let's go ahead and move on. So let's go ahead and move on to Cancer now. All right, so Cancer, hello Cancer, welcome in. Let's go ahead and see here. Hold on, I'm going to clear the energy. Okay, let's go ahead and pull the energy for Cancer. What's going on with your soulmate situation for the end of the year here, before the end of the year? Cancer, let's go ahead and see. Past, present, future with you and your soulmate situation. One more, Cancer. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here, Cancer. Okay, interesting energy that you have with this soulmate energy, Cancer. You may have one soulmate coming. You may have one soulmate going out and another one coming in. For some of you, this is going to be dealing with multiple soulmates, so it's up to you to use your intuition. But for some of you, this is just one soulmate. In the past energy between you and this soulmate, you have the Page of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Nine of Cups here. There could have been a little bit of a disagreement, or you starting to realize that someone was selfish. I just get in the past here, there could have been a disconnection between you and a soulmate because someone was being very self-centered, right? The King of Swords and the Nine of Cups here. If someone was emotionally available, they were only emotionally available to get what they wanted. And it was very fickle. And I see this as kind of being your energy, like, this person really is not having my best interest in hand. So in the past, there was a little bit of coldness, selfish energy. Your soulmate had I'm getting it was their energy. Like, they were very selfish, and you were like, you're my soulmate, but what are we doing here, right? Now, in the present moment, there could be literally a dream being shattered between you and a vision that you had with this soulmate. I'm just going to be honest how I see it. You have the Tower, you have the Ten of Cups, and you also have the Magician here. Some of you had an idea that you wanted to start a family with this soulmate. Others of you literally could have a foundation that may be coming to an end. I'm getting that there's an end and there's a beginning here, right? The Tower here. For most of you watching this, Cancer, there's an idea. I kept talking to you about it. It's on this channel. You thought you were going to have children with this one person. You wanted to start a family. You wanted this person to treat you better. But ultimately, in the present moment, you blow up a dream. You say, I need to, even though there's potential with you and this person, basically, you see the Magician as the card of potential, right? All the potential is on the table, but you start to realize that potential is not enough. It's like, in the present moment between you and a soulmate, you stop paying attention to their potential and you start paying attention to what actually is happening. And that causes a lot of you to blow up a certain situation, okay? And I feel, although one soulmate's going out, there's another one coming in for you, okay? You have the Ten of Cups here, and that's indication of someone else that's meant to come in. In the future timeline, what did I tell you? There was an offer coming in. Like if you go to your past reading about November, there's a strong offer. In the future timeline with you in this soulmate reading, you have the King of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and also the Six of Wands here. There's a victory here between you and someone. I'm getting, though, it's not to do with something coming to an end of some sort of selfish person. I feel like that's coming to an end for most of you. For a small percentage of you, that could be rebounding, but it's very shaky, and you're going to have to use your intuition. But for a lot of you, there's a new soulmate coming in. You're going to know who this soulmate is because, number one, you're either going to be very physically attracted to them or they're going to be quite wealthy or quite well off professionally or something. They're coming in as the King of Pentacles. Replace it with the Queen of Pentacles if you're more of a masculine, or you don't have to, but it's just energy here. So you need to use your intuition in the future as to who this soulmate is, because I'm getting you have many options, and this soulmate for you, Cancer, there is a new soulmate coming in for you, and by the end of the year you could have some sort of public victory. You could be with this person, but you're gonna have to use your intuition because it may not be clear cut is what I'm getting. Like this new soulmate coming in, it's not gonna work if you're still literally attached to this old dream with this old soulmate, this karmic thing that is going on. Okay, now let's get some advice for you regarding this soulmate situation. What's the advice for Cancer regarding this soulmate situation? There's definitely something great coming in for you before the end of the year. It's just going to require you to give up on the potential of some old dead thing. Even though they are a soulmate, I know it's difficult to disconnect from. But you have multiple. This is one of those things where you have so many options and multiple soulmates. Let's go ahead and see, Cancer. What's the advice from Spirit regarding your soulmate situation? All right, the advice here, Cancer, is the Four of Swords, the Empress, and also the King of Wands here. But it's interesting, it came out in reverse, and I don't read reversals, but it struck a chord with me. The King of Wands in reverse here. So first of all, there's some sort of healing that needs to take place. And the healing is going to take place when you know what your worth is, okay? You keep running back to a soulmate, although they are a soulmate, I know. They don't treat you like an empress here, okay? So the advice for you is to maybe, even if you have to go by yourself for a period of time, you need to hold out until someone starts to treat you like an empress. Once again, there's someone new coming in, but because you may not be used to being treated so well, you really have to use your intuition to realize that someone has your best interest at hand. Once again, you had the King of Wands. It came out in reverse here. And so there's someone that you're very physically attracted to. There's something weird about another soulmate that you keep going back to because they have this devilish pull on you, like King of Wands in reverse. They're very exciting, but what's exciting is not good for your long-term mental health, okay, and physical well-being. There's something here, Cancer, about you're literally about to shift timelines. You're either going to level up, you're going to be responsible, and you're going to be responsible to get away from that toxic person. Some of you are literally going to fall into that toxic thing again. But for most of you here, take time to heal yourself and don't go with anyone unless they treat you like a king. You also have the King of Wands coming out, so although it was in reverse, there could be the new person coming in could be a fire sign that's going to actually treat you right for some of you. So, goddamn, I mean, it's more of the same of what we're talking about, but this is what I got for you, Cancer, regarding your soulmate situation for the rest of 2022. So, the good news is 2022 is almost over. So, you may not have to put up with that for much longer, but, yeah, let's go ahead and now see what's going on for Scorpio and this soulmate for Scorpio. So let's clear the energy for Cancer. All right, I'm going to clear the energy right now. All right, and welcome in Scorpio. Let's go ahead and see what's going on for you here, Scorpio, regarding your soulmate situation for the rest of 2022. Too many. What's going on for you, Scorpio, and this soulmate situation? Sorry, Scorpio, we literally need to do 2 more. Sometimes, like, Spirit just tells me what to do, and I'm like, okay. 2 more here for Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. Interesting energy that you have going on between you and a soulmate of yours. So if we start off in the past energy, there could have been a breakup between you and someone, a soulmate. Okay, you have the the 9 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. In the past, I see it's either you or your soulmate. Someone decided to make it a harsh ending here. Someone could have perceived this ending as harsh. Someone could have felt out in the cold here. There was basically a breakup. If there was not a full breakup, there was a, in the past here, there seems to be an ending. There seems to be a break, okay? So for some of you in the recent past, there was a complete break between you and a soulmate of yours, okay? Now, some of you in the present moment are dealing with a new soulmate, but for a lot of you, you're starting to have a rebound with this soulmate that things went bad with. There's a new energy. You may be giving someone a new chance here. In the present moment, you have the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Fool here when it comes to this soulmate energy. So for a lot of you here with someone that there was an ending, you decide to move in a new direction, to give this person another chance. If that's not the situation, then there is a completely new soulmate coming in for you here, Scorpio, in the present moment. Before the end of 2022, the Fool, the Knight of Wands, and also the Knight of Swords here, there's a new energy. So it's either you're rebounding with the person, the soulmate that you broke up with, or there was a breakup, it comes back, or for a lot of you, this is a completely new soulmate that is now entering your reality. In the future here, I see that you recognizing this is definitely a soulmate, but because of the ending that you had, you're very reluctant to move it forward quickly. So in the future timeline with you and the soulmate before the end of the year, you have the Two of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and also the Lover, Scorpio. So what I see happening here is that there's someone makes a grounded offer to you, but because of the past trauma that you've had with a different soulmate or the soulmate where we're talking rebounding, you decide, I don't want to move this very fast. And so it remains in this Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is all about slow, steady, slow moving energy. So although there's love, for some of you this is going to be a completely new soulmate, Scorpio, but for a lot of you this is also going to be a rebound with someone that there was a, either way, before the end of the year, there's some sort of recognition that yes, there's a soulmate in my life, but are we going to be in a complete marriage or relationship? Maybe not. There's like a slowing energy. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get some advice from Spirit to you, Scorpio. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here for you. What's the advice? Advice from Spirit to you regarding your soulmate situation before the end of the year. Okay, the advice from Spirit to you is the Five of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and also the Knight of Wands here in the advice. So there may be, you might want to look at your sadness as to whatever happened between you and a soulmate. It's either a past soulmate or someone you're still dealing with, rebounding now. You want to look at your sadness about what happened between you and this person. It has to do with over the physical world. You have the Queen of Pentacles here. Some of you may be just called to work on remaining strong in the physical realm despite there being some sort of sadness, because someone here is really messed up over what happened between you. It's going to be way back in the past, more recent for some of you. You also have the Knight of Wands here, so I would say have fun. You also have the Knight of Wands in the present moment. That's a duplicate, so make sure that you're open to new experiences. You also have the Fool here when it comes to this soulmate energy in the present moment, so don't be afraid to adventure. To remain an open mind, keep your finances going, make sure that you're embodying that Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles energy. But you may need to look at some sort of sadness before you're ready to move into a new direction. So like if this is your rebounding with a soulmate, like the soulmate you had a breakup but now you're back with this person, tell this person, hey, like I'm not ready to move into the next level because there's still sadness here, or we need to find a way to have more fun together, something like that. So listen, this is what I got for you, Scorpio. I hope this resonated with you. Definitely like this reading if it did, and that would be greatly appreciated over here. I hope that this provided all of you clarity and insight, and I'll talk to you next time. This is the Autistic Mystic.